Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a very special one. We're going to talk about the newest Odens eye palette. Actually, there's a sister palette to this, and that is called Stone and Rocks. Let me see. It's called Stone and Rock palette, and that was a green palette. It was an easy choice for me. If you know, I love my purple palette, and this palette is magical. Look at the color story and the artwork of this palette. Like, the artwork is mesmerizing. Like, this is just beautiful. Like, if you see the intricate details that's gone with those gemstones that is raised, and it's like beautiful and iridescent, and the lady here, oh my god, so pretty, like so pretty. I was hoping when I saw the art covers of the palette that this lady palette should be like a purple palette or a mauve palette, and they gave me everything that I wanted, but even more. The color story is magical. It comes with 15 shades in this palette, and this palette retails for $36, like $35.90. And Oden's eye formula is absolutely breathtaking. I've already swatched this palette. I could not resist as soon as I got this. I swatched it. So I'll pop a picture on the screen for you guys, or a video on the screen for you guys, so that you can see all the shifts, the dimension that I could capture from this palette. Okay, let me tell you a little bit more about the palette. Embrace the allure of precious stones and minerals with our must-have eyeshadow palette. Infused with gemstone-inspired pigments, this collection of rich, velvety shadows offers unparalleled color payoff and blendability. Unlock a world of artistic possibilities as you can mix and match these versatile shades to create captivating multidimensional looks that truly sparkles. I'm going to do 3 videos using this palette. I have high hopes for this palette, especially with the color story. I want this to be my travel palette. I really love that you could do like mauve simple tones for every day, but you can also amp up with these jewel tones. But also I love jewel tones, but these muted jewel tones are calling out to me. I love the inclusion of these mattes. Like this is very unique to my collection. I've always had like this burgundy shade, this kind of a green shade, like the pastely purple shade, but these tones inclusion is beautiful, and you should see the shimmers in the eyes. It's so sparkly when I swatch it. I really hope that it performs the same way on my eyes too. So let's begin with the 3 looks. Let's do the thing that I really want to do, okay? So I'm going to start off with this shade, which is Heaven, this mauve tone purpley shade. And I'm going to take that on my Refer number 15, which is like a round buffing brush. Oh my god, it's so pretty. The sun is going in and out, so if you see like a lighting variation, it's because of that. Oh. Look how beautiful that shade is. I love these tones. It has a little bit of kick up in the pan, but nothing much. Nothing that would bother me. Looks so pretty, so pretty. I'm on the edge of my seat. That's how excited I am. I'm gonna take the same shade on like a packer brush and pack it underneath my eyes too, just to connect it with my crease shade. And now I'm gonna take, actually let me take a big fluffy brush and take this shade Ecstasy and just blend out the edges. Not that we need it. This definitely has a little bit more kick up in the pan, and it's super pigmented. Oh, so pretty. Not that it needed any blending, but I want to use as many shades as I can. I'm going to take the same shade and blow out my lower lash line. Look how seamless that is. Going back with that same brush with that Heaven shade, the mid-tone mauve shade, like that. So pretty. I'm also going to take that same shade right here too like I would say outer corner and go into like halfway through my lid. Just like that. Look at that shade. Wow. Okay. Love that tone. Love that tone. Okay. I'm going to take Intoxication, this one, the deeper purpley bluey shade. And I'm going to take that on my outer corners. I love deep tones. Actually, I love everything from Odens Eye. But their deeper tones definitely has like something else in them. Like I love the tone that they select. It's very, very flattering because it already had a matte underneath. That's why it has like that seamless blend going on. But if you want it more on like the deeper side, like deeper than this, definitely go with the deeper shade first and then blend it out with the lighter tone shade. I'm going to take the same shade on the outer corners with the lower lash line. Just like that. Can you see that? Much deeper than this one. And that's only because this area had a lot more like, you know, lighter tone, this mauve shade packed on. But I definitely wanted a gradient. I'll start with a deeper shade on the outer side on this eye so that you can see the difference. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go with the other brush, the round buffing brush with no additional product because I don't even know what to do. I want to do exhilaration and elatedness together and see where it takes us. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay, let's see. I'm going to first start off with my NYX glitter glue just because I use NYX glitter glue with everything and I feel like it just pops the eyeshadow like no other. So I'm just going to take a very tiny little bit and just pop it right there. Okay, I'm going to take this shade, which is Exhilaration. It picks out really, really nicely on my brush. I can see that. I'm going to just spray it a tad little bit just because I want that foiled effect for this shadow. Just one spritz should be good enough. I'm going to start off. Oh my God. Start off on the center of my lid and then go towards the outer corner, but I don't want to take away that deeper blue shade. Oh my God, so pretty. I don't even know if you can see it or not because it's so very pretty. Definitely has a shift going on with like that rusty green shade with that purple shift. Oh, so pretty. Okay. That was so quick and easy. Now let's move on to this shade, which is Elatedness. Let's take that on refer number 28. This looks a lot more peachy. It's like a peachy pink shade. Yeah. I'm gonna start that with the inner corner, wrap it around on my lid and mix it with that purple shade. I'm gonna take my fingers and see. Yeah. Fingers give a lot more effect on the eyes and like the sparkliness that you're looking for, at least what I'm looking for. It's so pretty. I want to scatter it out in my inner crease just because I want that scattered effect. So pretty. I'm going to go back into that Exhilaration shade. When I'm picking it out with my finger, it looks like it will hard pan, but if you pick it out with a brush, I feel like you'll have no problem. Just mixing it out. Just like that. Oh my god, I love it. Love, love, love the way how this has turned out. Okay, let me finish off this eye with some liner and mascara and I'll get right back. So this is my first eye look. I love the mauviness, the purpliness, the cool toneness that is happening here. I just love it. I love it so very much. I cannot wait to go on to the second eye look. So let's begin. Actually, let's start off with a deeper shade, right? Because I wanted to show you that. We'll start off with Rapture. We'll blend that out with Transition. And then in the inner third, we'll go with Elation. So let's do that. I'm going to take Rapture, which is that mid-tone blue shade. And then look how deep that is. So if you want like a deeper tone, this is the best way to get that. Like first go with a deeper tone and then blend it out with like a lighter tone. I've always seen that with Oden's eye. I'm gonna blend the same shade on the outer corners of the lower lash line, just so that we get like an all-rounded look. Don't you worry, I'm just packing it on. And I'll blend it out with that green shade. Just like that. I'll take a smaller blending brush. This is BK Beauty A504. And I'll take this Transition shade. And just go over the edges and make smaller circular motions. Just like that. I'm gonna go with this shade, which is Elation, and such a beautiful tone of pink. I'm gonna start with my inner crease and just blend it with that sagey green shade on my crease. So pretty. Really, really pretty shade. I love it. Looks more purpley. I don't even know how to explain that. This is definitely more on the purpley side on my eyes. You can see it. Just like that. Oh my god, I love it. Love it. We are going to take that Tight Definer brush again with this Elation shade and go with that in the inner third of the lower lash line, just to wrap everything together, just like that. Okay, now going with NYX glitter glue on the eyelid, just because I want to at least have like 2 shimmer shades on my eyelid. We'll see. I definitely want to use this shade on my majority of the eyelids. I'm going to start off with this shade, which is High, and this is like a duochrome. It's like a green to a burgundy. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Use a brush with these shades. You'll get so much of sparkle and shine. You have no idea. And just to melt everything together, I'm going to use the same brush that we use that deeper shade of blue with. And just go over the edges with no additional product. Just tap on the edges. Just like that. So it'll give a good blend. Now I'm gonna go, just wipe my brush, go with this shade, which is called Swoon, because this looks lovely. I'm gonna take that. Look at that. Looks like a firecracker. Do you see that? I'm gonna put that in my inner corners too. And just wrap it around my inner third of the crease. Oh my god, that's a showstopper. I love that. And that shade would go with so many like that mid-tone shades of this palette, like matte shades. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna finish off this eye with some liner and mascara and I'll get right back. And this is my second eye look. I love the way this turned out. Super unexpected with that fiery shade. I mean, that all over the eyelid would be so beautiful, especially with that burgundy. Like, I feel like that fiery shade and that burgundy would be amazing. And this fiery shade on top of that purpley shade, that would be outstanding. Outstanding. I'm like so excited for this. I'm going to take off some pictures using this, and then tomorrow I'm going to move on to the third eye look. Let's do something greeny or like minty and burgundy. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to start with this shade, which is Seventh Heaven. A little bit of kickback, but not much. I'm going to place that in the inner third of my crease. Just focusing mainly on the crease area, just because we are going to cover it up, cover the lid up with the shimmer for sure. Just like that. Let's do this burgundy shade. I am obsessed by burgundy shades, and this is called Sozzle. I don't know what that means. So I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to pack that in my outer corners. Look how beautiful that shade is. I love Oden's eye formula, and the color stories are truly unique. I have nothing in my collection that reminds me of this color story. Like really pretty. Look how beautiful that is. I'm going to take the same burgundy shade on the outer corners of the lower lash line, just to join everything together. I just want that continuity. So pretty, so pretty. Okay, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna take this shade, Gorgeousness, all across my eyelid. It's gonna be like the most simple eye look. I want the shadows to do the talking rather than like complicated eyeshadow techniques. Just taking the same brush that we use for the outer corners, and I'm gonna just swiggle around the shade Gorgeousness. Picks out very nicely. This is BK Beauty A501, and I'm just gonna tap right there. Oh my god, so pretty. There's so much sparkle and shine. I don't even know if you can see it or not. It's like a grungy shade, but so beautiful. I'm going to take a little bit of Rhapsody, this one, just because this is also a cool tone shade, but definitely amps up the look. I'm going to start with the inner corners and just flick it towards that lid shade. Look how beautiful and sparkly that eye look is. Love it. Just stunning. I'm gonna go back into that Sozzle shade, the burgundy shade, just because I don't want to lose out on the burgundy, and just tapping it right there in the outer corners. I'm going to finish off my eye with some liner and mascara, and I'll get right back to show you the final third look. And that's my final third eye look. I really love the looks that I created with this palette. The color story is just beautiful. It's like chef's kiss. I love from the artwork to about the color story. I just love Oden's eye so very much. I would highly recommend Odens Eye if you've not tried this brand. I don't have like coupon codes with this brand, but I am pretty sure you can find tons and tons of creators who have coupon codes with this. I bought it with my own money and I just couldn't wait to purchase an order from them. There's only one shade that I did not use from this palette, and that's this center shade, which is called Paradise. So I definitely have to do that shade. I feel like that on like a smoky eyelid, it'll be so beautiful. Stay tuned for it because I'll definitely film something with that shade too. I really hope that you guys enjoyed all the 3 looks that I create for you guys. Do let me know in the comment section below, out of the 3 looks, which one was your favorite. I absolutely loved working with this palette. I had no duds absolutely whatsoever, and I love Odens Eye, and I'm so grateful that this is in my collection. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm glad that I did not miss on this. But otherwise, you know what to do. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.